Hey guys, Drew from Misfit Athletics here with team athlete Cody Mooney. Cody's about to take off to France for how long? 4 or 5 months?
4 months of now. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be there till December 17th with Taylor. Yep.
So we don't get any media with the pretty boy for a pretty long period of time, so we figured we'd chat with him a little bit before he took off. So we're going to go back a little ways. Obviously, the 2015 Open didn't necessarily go the way that you wanted it to, but you were pretty fortunate to be able to join the CrossFit MF affiliate team, and you guys had a hell of a performance. And
yeah.
How was that?
It was good. I mean, missing regionals in the Open and stuff like that, I mean, wasn't the best thing, but being able to be on the team and being part of that, and I kind of felt, because I was the guy that's been to regionals most on the team, we actually had, only besides Sherb, no one's really been to regionals.
Yep.
So it was so cool to see everyone kind of come together throughout the weeks of us training, and I mean, just how much they improved so fast. It was pretty amazing. And it was cool to kind of feel like maybe a little bit more of the leader on the team, to kind of show them, like, this is what it's going to be like at regionals. This is the intensity that you're going to need. This is that.
Kind of leading by example.
And leading by example a little bit, yeah. And it was just super cool. And I mean, when we got there, it got better. I mean, we had people PR their snatch. We had crushing times that we did in training. We were the best in the second to last heat. We almost made it in the final heat by the last day, and we were where I had, I always go into something expecting high, but I mean, I think some of us thought we were just going to regionals for the first time, but I mean, you try to pound it in their head like no one else deserves it more than you do, and I think that kind of came out when we were there, and it was so cool to be a part of it, and it was so cool to watch them really believe in themselves and be like, this is something that if we want every year, should be possible, and there's no reason why we can't make a push, because we just killed it, and it was our first year, so it was really cool.
Can you see yourself doing team again once you're kind of
done
your individual goals?
Down the road, I'd love to do team. I love the team aspect. I loved, like, last year team series when I was with Alec and Caroline and Kristen. I loved that. That was awesome. Going down the road, yeah, I'd love to see myself do team, but I mean, I hopefully have a bright future in individual, and I want that to be first, and then I'd love to be part of a team and help some athletes grow and stuff like that, because I just love doing that, and I love working out with people, so I think that's something definitely down the road I could do.
So most everyone knows that you're in pretty good shape. You have been for a few years now. You probably were before you even started CrossFit. What can you do in 2016 leading into 2017 mentally to prepare yourself to kind of enjoy competition a little bit more? Because you obviously have the tools. That's never been in question.
Yeah. So the Open's always been a struggle for me. It's always that I've always been a competitor when I'm there, like at regionals in front of everyone. That's never a problem. But the Open has always been something that has, gotten me. But I think this year, just alone, I've been working out with a lot more people. I've been competing a little bit more. I've done a few online qualifiers. I do a competition when I'm over in France. And I just feel mentally, I feel a lot better. I feel happy, no matter what I do. If I'm not the best scorer in the blog, that's the best I had. And I feel fitter than ever. I really do. I feel like I can push myself to a few new limits. I mean, through these workouts that we've been doing, I've had some really crazy good workouts that I've just been like, this is what I'm capable of, and this is what I need to do every day, and there's no reason why I can't do it. And I've been eating a little bit more. I've been just feeling really, really good about everything. And mentally, my mind is right. I take some time for myself. Like I said, I always like to get outside, and it's just, everything's been kind of falling into place. And it's just been, this summer's been a really good eye-opener for me. And it's really easy now to, when something gets hard, remember the feeling of when you're not there and you want to be. So it's really easy to make that push now, because you know the feeling of missing out, and no one wants it, and I definitely don't want it again. So, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to make it not. So I'm excited for the year to come, and I think it's gonna be good, and I feel great. So I'm excited.
Will you be in the Northeast?
Yeah, I'll be in the Northeast. Yeah. So I'll be back before all that stuff. So I'll be in the Northeast. Yep.
And your goals are?
My goals are the games. I think that I've always thought. I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I always thought that I'd be like, the games is what interests me the most. You know, the random events, the running, the awkward things. Like, that is what I do on a normal day basis. That's just what I like doing, you know? So I just can't wait for my time to come at the games, because I think that I can push myself and do pretty well there, because I love those things. I love just, this is what it is. You're finding out now, and you're going to see if you can do it. And, you know, I did that all the time when I was a kid. So I hopefully get my shot, and I'm ready for it. So I'm excited.
So another side to it is you work very hard, sometimes 5.5 to 6 to 7 days a week, as opposed to the normal 5. As you get older, is it becoming easier to know when you should dial back and when you should push it?
Yeah.
Volume-wise?
Yeah. So volume-wise is definitely easier as I, get older and smarter of an athlete. Some days I base my volume off just like if I have, time, if I have enough time, I'll do a little bit more and stuff like that. But for me, lately, I just love to work out. I love it. I love pushing myself. I love seeing what I can do. But then there's days where I'm just like, hey, I'm beat up and I can't do it. And I need my rest day. I need the rest day with everyone else. And, I'll go swim or something like that, because I'm like, I got to be able to give it all tomorrow. And I don't want to be missing lifts, and I don't want to be doing this and that because I did something stupid, what I wasn't supposed to do. So it's a day by day, but it's definitely, as an athlete, I learn that, when to taper off, and when I'm like, all right, I feel fine, I have the whole day, I can do a little bit and stuff like that. So yeah, as an athlete you learn, but I'll never get sick of doing this stuff. I love it.
Last question. In the past, you've been, I don't want to say adverse to it, but you've basically been like, I'm going to do the Metcon or the intervals or whatever, I'm going to go as hard as I can, and that's going to be my score. I don't need to compare myself to other people. This year, you seem to be having a little bit more fun, chatting it up with the people on the blog, and comparing your times to other people to make sure you're, going as fast as you think you are. Mm-hmm. Where did that come from?
That just came from me knowing that that's something I had to do. That's just, I have to be able to compare my scores, because that's what you do, and that's what you do.
And now that you're doing it, though, how do you feel about it?
I feel good. Everyone wants to know their score, and everyone wants to know your score and stuff like that. And I'm fine with that. I've never been fine with that. But for me, it's always like I said, I like anyone else, I don't like to lose. It's just a straight line. I don't like to lose. But there's things you got to be okay with, that was my 100%. I don't have to cross it. You don't have to win it all. You got to be good at everything. So, and it's really helped me just comparing my scores to people and seeing that, like, people, you killed this, like, good job, great job. And if you can hang top of pack, you're good, because the people that follow the blog, everyone has their crazy shit that they're just good at. It's just crazy. But it's been a lot of fun.
You wouldn't want it any other way, though. You wouldn't want it like, oh, geez, I won 4 pieces again today.
Exactly, because that shit keeps you humble, and it keeps you going and stuff like that. And that's what you need, because there's always someone bigger, better, stronger in that one thing. But it's, if you can, come down to the end of the day and you're not placing out of the top 10, that's what really, really matters. And that's really what I want to do. So
cool.
Yeah.
Excited for France?
I am. I'm excited. Taylor and I are really excited. She's going to school.
What's the gym that you're going to be coaching at?
So I'll be helping out at CrossFit Nice. So we'll be in Nice, which is southern France, and I'll be helping out there. I'm super excited. I've met the owners. I've Skyped them, and they're just unbelievable people from what I've talked to them and stuff. And they're excited, and I'm excited, and I'm excited because I'll get a little bit more time to actually be putting in the gym and just focusing on like mobility and stuff like that. I worked a summer job like everyone else, and it'll be good to kind of be back in the gym atmosphere more, and travel some and hike some. And I think I'm gonna be taking over like some Snapchats. I'm sure you guys, I think Progenics asked me, because it's pretty cool stuff over there, like hiking and stuff like that. And I'll do a comp. I'll do the Alpha Games when I'm over there. So Fit Aid will be there, so I'll get to see those guys, and it'll just be fun. It's gonna be a cool 4 months, so I'm excited.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it, guys. Keep an eye out. C Mooney CF on Instagram. You guys can check him out
I'll
while he's in
post
France.
Some stuff with him in France. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Awesome. Good luck, man.
Thanks. Appreciate it.